Hello everybody, this is the holiday show. And for this specific video, I am gonna wear my jingly Santa Claus hat for this video, okay? Now, I do want to say something. I'm making a video talking about why the Woods brand makes the best winter jackets for a reasonable price. Okay? Columbia and these brands like Columbia and others, you know, there's other great brands out there, I'm sure, but it's not like nothing like Columbia. I have a Columbia jacket. You're not paying for quality, you're more paying for the brand. Now, you're more paying for brands in general, but Columbia, I have a Columbia jacket. Let me tell you one thing. On the warmest day of winter, okay? When winter just starts and it's starting to get cold, I wore my jacket today outside by itself, okay? By itself, and it wasn't even that cold out. It was cool. Let me tell you something. I could literally feel the freaking cold air going through the entire jacket, and there's no rip in it. No rip whatsoever. I could feel this cold air going through this jacket. And the quality, it just feels so cheap, okay? Woods, okay, is very sturdy. The insulation's thick. The material's really thick, okay? A lot of insulation, okay? A lot. Which is really good, and that's what you want, okay? There's nothing to say about Columbia. I would stay away from those winter jackets by Columbia. Do not buy one. Eddie Bauer's good. Eddie Bauer's a good one, okay? If you're looking for a good winter jacket, I would start with Woods, North Face. I think that's the name by Canada. North Face, another great one. Eddie Bauer, I put in third. I think it's Hansi. I can't pronounce the name, but these reasonable priced company winter jacket companies, in general, seasonal companies, get either Woods, Eddie Bauer, or North Face, okay? Because I put Columbia at the bottom, at the very bottom. You can get like a jacket at Canadian Tire better than a Columbia jacket for like $40, $49.99, and Columbia is a lot of money, okay? And some of the off brands, okay? Some of the off brands I've never heard of. I can't remember the names. Like, there's some jackets out there at Canadian Tire. I don't even know the brand name, okay? But Canadian Tire is somewhere. If you're looking for a winter jacket this year, Canadian Tire's the place. Old Navy. I would say start with Sport Chek. Sport Chek is the #1 spot, and I'm not kidding. They got the best winter jackets in Canada. Canadian Tire second, Old Navy third, maybe Sorcerer Sports, I don't know. I would say Marks is good. But, see, there's some things good about Marks, and there's about their winter jackets, and there's a lot of bad things, okay? Some of them are good. Some of the companies, like I tried on a winter jacket there. The problem is they're light. I don't like light winter jackets. It just doesn't feel like you're wearing something that's keeping you warm. Like, it feels warm, but it's like I don't like the lightness of the jacket. It just doesn't feel like a winter jacket. And you know what I mean? You know what I mean, guys? It doesn't feel like something that's going to keep you warm. it feels warm. It's just something so light doesn't make me feel protected in the winter. I like something super heavy, big, bulky, with a lot of insulation that's thick material. And the reason for that is because you're getting a lot of protection. And it just feels good, okay? It feels like when you're going outside in the wintertime, oh my god, I'm not gonna freeze. If I'm wearing a light winter coat that's warm, I just don't feel comfortable going out in the winter, okay? You know what I mean? You ever have a coat that's like light and you're like, am I gonna stay warm tonight? You know what I mean? That kind of feeling. Well, the Woods jackets, the one I got, um, it it's a long jacket, it's heavy, it's big, it's thick quality, really good quality, but thick materials, a lot of insulation on this thing. It's just awesome. I love it. And if you can, I'm just trying to give you advice out there for winter coats. Canadian Tire though has some good jackets. They have Woods as well. They got Woods is the brand, and they're not cheap at Canadian Tire. They're like $199.99. Okay. There's women's, men's, but if you're looking for a Woods jacket that's cheaper than Sport Check ones, go to Canadian Tire. Now the ones at Sport Check are made better. Okay. They're warmer as well at Sport Check. If you're looking for the warmest as possible, affordable, Sport Check is your number one go. You're gonna be paying quite a penny. I'm not kidding. But you know what? If you want a nice jacket, guys, go for it. Okay. So there's my advice on winter coats. You know, Canadian Tire has some good ones though. If you don't want to pay a whole whack of money at Sport Check, try the $200 range. Try Canadian Tire, guys. And if you don't, I went there today and I wasn't pleased. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of older people don't like heavy jackets. Okay? Me, on the other hand, I just like the bulkier jackets. It feels like something that's gonna last and keep you warm, and that's what you want. You want something that is so warm, okay? And you'll thank me at the end of the day, okay? You want a jacket that you feel like you don't need to put any layers under it, okay? That's the kind of jacket you want. You want something that's that warm that you're gonna feel you don't need to put any sweater on under it, okay? And the one I got, I sure don't need to put anything under it. It's that warm. And the quality, and when I took it off the rack, the piece that it hangs up on, I took that out, and it was still pretty heavy. But it's a thick jacket inside, and I'm very glad I got one. It has a double zipper, like I said in my last video. But ladies and guys, you're looking for a good winter jacket, start with Sport Check and go for Woods. Go for Woods number one, okay? If they have the really big long parka one that I got, it's not cheap by all means. It's pretty expensive. It's probably, I didn't get it because it's the most expensive one, because it's literally the biggest and warmest one, okay? So, yeah. Recommend it, but if you don't like really long jackets, you know, their smaller ones are also warm, okay? But yeah, go Woods all the way. I recommend them.